stay tuned till the end of the video because I have a giveaway. So Ceramides, very hyped. Hi, back. If you live in the UK, make sure you like, you subscribe, and leave a cute little comment. And I'll pick my favorite comment until What's good? Welcome back. I feel like every time I try to start a video, it never really goes the way I want it to go. So we're just gonna get into it. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Jyoty. I have recently been obsessed with YouTube. And actually, this one's kind of like a part 2 because a couple of months ago, I posted a video on my skincare routine, which I never thought anyone would ever ask for, but I was constantly getting asked this in my DMs. And I explained a routine that I had been on for 6-7 months straight after a very painful and unexpected eczema outbreak last summer. If you haven't seen that, check that one out. And I basically just explained what I stopped using, what I started using, and how I got to a place where my skin was back to the way it was before the eczema outbreak. And now, fast forward, we're a couple of months later, I'm now using a different routine, different products, basically. And this one is all for my oily skin bibs. This is also why I was kind of confused that I had eczema, because I always associated eczema with just straight up dry skin. And I didn't think that someone whose main issue their whole life has been extremely oily skin could get an eczema outbreak like that. But because my skin, quote unquote, healed, it also went back to producing a lot more excess oil. So today I'm going to show you what I have been using for the last, I would say 2.5 months or so, because I say because a lot. I also explained in my last video why we should all be really careful when you listen to people who praise certain products, especially beauty influencers, which I don't blame them, like that's their job, get your check. But you can't really hype up a product after using it once. You could do that with like makeup, maybe a face mask or a facial, but there's a reason why these products get tested 6 to 8 weeks before they get on the market, because that's the least amount of time you need in order to know what works. It's all quote unquote affordable / drugstore. I don't want to say affordable because what's affordable for who? Let's do it. Now, the first thing, cleanser in the morning. In the last video, you would have seen that I had been using CeraVe's dry skin cleanser, and I moved on to CeraVe's foaming cleanser every morning, religiously, without a doubt. It says it's for normal to oily skin. Cleanses and removes oil without disrupting the protective skin barrier of the face and body with 3 essential ceramides, niacinamide, and hyaluronic acid, which is interesting because I will tell you what I put on my skin after this, and it might not make a lot of sense, but we'll get to that in a second. It's fragrance free. I don't really have to hype up CeraVe to anyone. It does the job. It's loved by everyone. It's not expensive, and it's no fuss, no frills. And I like that they actually never run out of products. No matter the internet hype, there's always stock, which is great. Then what I do straight after that, when I come out of the shower, I wash my face in the shower, is I actually do go in with the ordinary niacinamide, the 10% one and the 1% zinc, because I've used niacinamide in the past and I always thought it didn't really do much for me. I'm not sure if I was just using it the wrong way or in the wrong order or combined with the wrong products, but as I was really kind of trying to deal with uneven skin tone, oily skin, and I didn't want to really go into hyaluronic acid just yet because of having just recovered from the eczema. It seemed like this was a safe option, and I gotta say, the first time I applied this after not having used it for so many years, and I guess getting more sensitive skin after the eczema outbreak, it was getting a bit red and it was stingy. It was stinging a bit, which did show to me that, you know, when you're in your 20s, or at least speaking for myself, everything and anything I used, I always thought you had to like feel it like harshly in order for something to work. And as you become a motherfucking adult, you realize that actually shit's supposed to just feel normal and not crazy and not to an extreme. So yeah, the first time I used it, I was definitely like, okay, this is working, because I used to never feel any type of burning sensation. So I was really careful, and I was using tiny drops, and now I use a little bit more. So this is straight in the morning, straight after washing face. Remember how I was using the ointment as a day and night moisturizer? Epiderm, the emollient. I've now been able to let go of Epiderm after almost a year. And I've been using CeraVe's moisturizing cream. It's basically for dry to very dry skin. And I know you might think, well, why would you do that when you're using the oily skin wash? Is because I need to find some sort of balance. I don't want to over strip all the oils on my face and then go back into having really dry skin and risking getting you know, an outbreak again. And I gotta say, even though it says it's for dry to very dry skin, once it's soaked into your skin, it doesn't leave me oily or shiny or anything like that. Again, don't gotta tell you why, because it is what it is and it does what it does. Simple. It's Eucerin's sun protection oil control, and it's SPF 50. And if you follow more dermatologists and actual like beauty influencers, you will know that you need at least SPF 35 on your face for it to work. So this is SPF 50, amazing for oily skin, and it says it's for oily and acne prone skin. Plus it's like a gel cream. I don't know what that means, because it does come out as a cream, but it's promoted as a gel cream. Ultra light. Yes, it is ultra light. As soon as you put it on, immediately it's in your skin. I've put it on like maybe 2 hours ago. Normally I would get already really oily and shiny. I am not. And what's great is that it leaves absolutely no white cast, which is how I got introduced to the product. I was looking for sunscreens that leave no white cast, and everyone's been using the La Roche-Posay one, and I'm not sure why I tried this one. I thought it's also white and also orange, but it's different. And I can say, worth it. Definitely my new go-to. And it's almost finished as well. But it lasts you for a long time. I guess it spreads out quite well. But I will say, with sunscreen, don't try to be stingy. Just like put on as much as you can, especially if it just soaks in the way this one does. Right, that's the daytime. Evening time, I have been washing my face. I don't have it here, but I've been using the Carbon Theory charcoal and, is it tea tree? It's dermatologically proven to prevent breakouts and keep skin looking balanced, clear, and hydrated. Okay, oh, it does have tea tree oil in there. And basically, I replaced my La Roche-Posay soap that I was using before in the evening with this one. Guys, the hype is true. It's not harsh, it's pleasant, but it does make your skin feel like it's stripped the dirt off. And it's only £6. For me personally, I have no complaints, but who knows? I feel like when you're only paying £6, it's worth giving it a go, especially because there's no kind of like major cons that I've heard about this cleansing soap. So that's what I do in the evening. Then I follow up with something you would have seen in the last video as well, and that's my Holland & Barrett vitamin C plus hyaluronic acid serum. Now, why am I putting this on in the evening? I read somewhere that that vitamin C and niacinamide shouldn't be combined. I've also read that there's 2 different camps on this. Just to be on the safer side, I thought, I'm not going to risk it. I'll just put them on separate times. What I have learned, however, during the last video up to now, it's almost finished, is that vitamin C only is effective when it comes in a high concentrate, which also means that you can't really get it for cheap. So this one, the concentrate it is and the amount of money I paid for it, it's probably not doing much. There's also other things, as in what kind of bottle or packaging it should come in for the vitamin C to be preserved for a longer time. After doing a lot of research and reading a lot of articles about it, I think that I've just been putting this on and for like placebo effect or like just peace of mind. I don't actually think it would have done that much. However, I have spent a little bit more money on a vitamin C serum that is very hyped, but it's still in the quote somewhat affordable range, and I'm going to start using that in my new skincare regime that I will be using starting, I guess, in about 2 weeks when I've finished all these products, because I don't like to waste stuff. Okay, so I'm still gonna finish all of this. I guess I got like another 2 weeks left, and then probably when I go on holiday to Greece, that's when my new skincare routine will start. Right, so once I put this one on, very simple, I go back in with my CeraVe moisturizing cream as my nighttime. I used to never do double cleansing. Up until now, I was really confused. I didn't quite know what to go for. So I asked my good friend Peju, and I asked her to ask her followers what was a cleansing balm that was suitable for sensitive skin, part of a brand that isn't problematic, and also packaging that is sustainable. And the best and most reoccurring answer that came about was Upcircle. Now, I've seen some people do not like Upcircle for certain products because of fragrance or something, but I've been using this balm, which, by the way, it smells like, you know, when you put on mosquito spray. That's what it smells like. I'm quite into it. But it's been doing great, and it also kind of scrubs as well. And it has the fine powder of discarded apricot stones in there. And this is what I've been using for my double cleanse. So I would use this before using the Carbon Theory soap. That's been it for the last almost 3 months, and I'm now going to slowly move on. Let me know if you have any questions, or if you have any tips or advice or things I should look out for, and drop it in the comments. And also make sure you like and subscribe. Oh, I forgot to. So in the last skincare video, I was talking about doing a giveaway. I got a little elf set that I bought, and someone did win it, but when I asked them for their details in the comment section, I never heard back. So if you're watching this, I'm so sorry, but it still means that I have the elf set. I'll get it for you, hold on. So I'm giving away the elf Calm Balm lip balm, which everyone's been going on about, and their elf Holy Hydration Daily Cleanser. So these two, if you live in the UK, okay, because I've been getting fucked over with these sending parcels to the US. If you live in the UK, make sure you like, you subscribe, and leave a cute little comment, and I'll pick my favorite comment and send it to you. Basically, I'm going to reply to your comment to DM me your address, because we don't need you to put that information on the internet like that. But yeah, here it is. Hope you enjoyed it. Subscribe, like, do all of that.